Welcome back. We're getting in breaking inputs. In fact, we're learning that the ICC is likely to reject the PCB's plea, this to remove Andy Pycroft from the tournament. Remember, that is the plea that was sent out to the ICC in a detailed letter that had been penned by PCB. And this was also with regards to Indian players' refusal to shake hands with their Pakistani counterparts after the Asia Cup win on Sunday. In fact, let's quickly go across to Shivani, who's bringing us more inputs. Shivani, when there is no law prohibiting such a fiasco or a decision rather, can Pycroft be held responsible for this round?
So, what seems to be Pakistan's complaint is that the match referee was told allegedly by the Indian management before the match and the toss itself that there will be no handshake, and Andrew Pycroft, the match referee, communicated this to the Pakistani captain. This is what the PCB has taken offense on, that the match referee shouldn't have been involved in a machination like this, and this was against the spirit of the game. So one argument is that Indian players didn't behave according to the spirit of the game, and secondly is the actions allegedly of Andrew Pycroft, the match referee. We're also getting to know that while this allegation has been made by Pakistani side that this was all pre-decided, the match referee knew and the match referee communicated, the Indian side hasn't really confirmed this, the ICC hasn't really confirmed this, so this remains Pakistan's allegation at best right now. What we do know is that as we have been saying, that there is no rule that bars any team from not shaking hands or makes handshakes mandatory. There is no penalty that can be invited because of this, so certainly there cannot be any action as far as the Indian team is concerned. Pakistan was actually drawing their ire against the match referee, and they were saying that unless you sack Andrew Pycroft from the Asia Cup completely, we will not play any further matches. That doesn't seem to be something that this are cutting ice with the ICC, and it's very unlikely that the ICC will bow down to this.
And that could just be a very interesting conundrum. Many thanks to you, Shivani, for bringing us those inputs. Let me quickly go across to Vineet, also who's joining me on the phone line. Vineet, as Shivani just now highlighted, the moot question now will be that if ICC doesn't entertain this request, what happens next? Will Pakistan actually pull out?
Well, International Cricket Council, ICC, were unlikely to bow to Pakistan's request to start off with. And even if this does not go about, I mean, we are also hearing that the threats that were made by the PCB of boycotting their next game, the UAE, they might be backtracking that. There's no other way for PCB here. This was an issue. They tried to spiral it out further, but as Shivani had mentioned, there's no rule as such to penalize. There's no mandatory handshake thing, and we are not not really conclusive about Andy Pycroft did actually tell both the captains before the toss, did he intervene or not. We don't have the clear picture on that, so it is just all speculations and allegations from PCB, and their moot threat of boycotting which might not really hold any water there.
All right, stay with me, Vineet. Let me quickly go back to Shivani, who continues to stay with us. Shivani, what are you learning from your sources? By when can we expect a response from ICC?
Very soon, there will be something officially communicated to Pakistan as far as their complaint against the match referee is concerned. Because remember, Pakistan plays their next match tomorrow in the Asia Cup. So obviously, this uncertainty cannot prevail. But what we are learning, as far as Pakistan is concerned and Pakistani media is concerned, or PCB sources are concerned, is that they've already made up their mind that they're not going to win this, this complaint of sorts or this appeal, and they've decided that they will not boycott the rest of the Asia Cup. That is already the kind of signals that are coming in from Pakistani side. Remember, they also sacked their director of international cricket last evening itself for failure to stay on top of this entire situation. That was an indication already that they were not getting their way as far as their complaint was concerned. That complaint, to begin with, was possibly not very well thought out. It was a knee-jerk reaction after India refused to shake hands with the Pakistani side, and they were smarting with this this statement of intent that the Indian players made. So despite the fact that they didn't really think that it was going to go anywhere, they lodged a protest. Possibly any country in that position would do so, but they did make that threat that unless you sack Andrew Pycroft, we are not going to play any more matches in this Asia Cup. They might have now realized that it's not going to cut ice with the ICC, and they possibly are going to continue to play, because they also don't want to, to escalate the situation to an extent that Pakistan has to, either cut out of Asia Cup or forfeit their matches. I don't think they're willing or ready to do so, because that will become even worse for the Pakistani side. So I think they will, of course, bear and grin and accept the fact that there can be no action either on the Indian team or against the match referee in this case.
All right, many thanks to you, Shivani and Vineet, for bringing us all those latest inputs.